A historic weekend for Paralympic sport as Australia played host to round 2 of the IPC Grand Prix for the very first time. Over 100 competitors from 7 countries gathered at the Queensland Sports and Athletics Centre. The mixed field comprising of some of the biggest names in para-athletics, rubbing shoulders with young talent from around the Pacific Islands, gaining their first taste of elite competition.
It is not important only for Australia, it's important for a lot of islands that are around Australia, for New Zealand, for Japan, and you could see a lot of athletes from small islands came here who just developing Paralympic movement. Therefore, it's really, really important.
After topping the world rankings in 2014, home favourite Chad Perris was looking to continue that fine form ahead of the World Championships. He'll be strong favourite to medal in Doha come October. And the 100-metre time of 11.15 seconds saw him power through the T13 field here.
At the moment, goal is to medal. That would be wonderful, but I don't think that a goal is out of the question. That'd be awesome, but we'll see how we go.
2013 world champion Scott Reardon was making his first appearance of 2015. His mind focused on breaking the world record in the T42 category.
We're doing the hard work, and I know if I execute the race perfectly, which I didn't do again today, so I'd be surprised if I went under it then. But yeah, if it happens this year, it happens this year. If it doesn't, it'll happen before Rio, or if not at Rio. And ideally, that's the top goal, is run 11 point something and stand on the top step of the podium, and that's what I'm working towards. And I think if everything keeps progressing the way that it is, that's what I'll achieve.
In the T53 class, Richard Coleman claimed victory in the 800-metre final. His time of 1 minute 38 seconds, just shy of his own oceanic record, set at the Paralympics in Beijing 7 years ago. The Australian backed up that performance with third place in the 100 metres shortly after.
Doha in October is going to be a really good important step for us on the road to Rio, and it's a lot of racing to be done before then, but it's going to be interesting having the World Champs so late in the year. We're not used to having it in late October, so it's usually when we're in the off season or building up again, so it's going to be interesting for all of us, and it's going to change how everyone races.
There was another strong showing from 16-year-old Carly Salmon, who continued to impress in the women's 100-metre T35. Although the young athlete's time of 16.74 wasn't enough to make it through to the finals here, her ambition is to compete with fellow young gun and world record holder Maria Lyle sooner rather than later.
She's going to be a tough competitor, and she's still only young, but you know, that only fuels me to work harder. And you know, I'm sure she's a lovely girl. I haven't met her yet, but it'd be interesting to see how I go up against her.
Reid McCracken was kept busy all weekend in the men's T34 category, claiming wins in the 100, 400 and 800 metre events, as he looks to keep pace with his Tunisian rival Walid Katila.
Ever since the start, we've always had this little, my first couple of years racing, I was able to get over the top of him a couple of times, but now it's sort of got to the point where we're pretty even. So yeah, and to hear him mention me in a couple of interviews sort of pushes me that little bit further to really get out there and push a bit harder, yeah.
Despite his teenage years, Jared Clifford's personal best is close to challenging the current Oceania record. And although he wasn't able to improve on that PB here, he was able to hold off the fast-finishing Tongan Latili Luanu in the 800-metre T12 event. Clifford grateful for the high level of competition offered in Brisbane.
To come up against international fielders in Australia, we don't sometimes have the runners that are like this, so to come up in a race where it's close, like it was today, that's awesome, so it's good.
Ella Pardee has been making waves in the women's T38 category this season, having posted the third fastest 200 metres of all time earlier in the year. And it was another impressive display in the 100-metre event here, celebrating this showing by giving her first ever television interview soon afterwards.
It's been fantastic, so I had a best experience, so thank you very much for inviting me here. And I hope everyone can come back. I can come back here and do it all again next year, so thank you very much.
The next event in the Grand Prix series takes place in Tunisia on the 23rd of March.